Level 1. You're 16. A CRT monitor blasts a greenish glow into your eyes. Your hard drive holds pirated port scanners and custom-written log analyzers. You hack the school archives to fix your trigonometry grades, but stumble upon the principal's scheme to embezzle funds meant for the gym. You print out the report on a dot matrix printer and anonymously slip it onto the local sheriff's desk. The next morning, the principal turns pale during the school assembly. The sheriff eyes you suspiciously, but makes no arrest. Your computer science teacher, a former Army intelligence analyst, taps his temple and tells you that playing the online hero is a surefire way to end up behind bars. He doesn't mention that few people survive long enough to reach the stage of actual field operations. You couldn't care less about the warnings. You're already hooked on the adrenaline rush of unraveling other people's secrets. Level 2. You're 22. You're standing on the parade ground at the FBI training center in Virginia, clad in a wool uniform and drenched by a torrential downpour. At 5 a.m., there's a cross-country run, followed by 8 hours of lectures on the federal criminal code and ballistics, and then grueling hand-to-hand combat training at night. Every Tuesday brings a polygraph test and a grilling interrogation about every dark spot in your past. The stress is so intense that cadets go gray by age 23. The statistics are brutal. Out of 500 candidates in your intake, only 200 will make it to graduation. You memorize federal statutes by heart, sitting in the dark on your cot with a flashlight, because the slightest mistake on a marksmanship or law exam means instant dismissal. Level 3. You're 27. You're an operative at the Detroit field office. Your salary is $74,000. You're wearing 15 kilograms of body armor, holding a service-issue M4 carbine, and outside the window lies a damp November dawn, the moments before a raid on a drug den. The door flies off its hinges under the blow of a battering ram. You storm into the dark room, clearing the sector amidst the screams of terrified people and the wail of sirens. There's no Hollywood glamour here, just tons of paperwork after the operation. Logging evidence, drafting FD 302 reports until 3 a.m., and endless meetings with the district attorney, who shoots down your evidence over procedural technicalities. Your wife files for divorce, fed up with sudden late-night call-outs and your constant absence from home. You end up sleeping on a cot in your office, right beneath the portrait of the bureau director. 60% of agents get divorced within their first 5 years of service. On a damp autumn Tuesday, you come close to handing in your resignation. Level 4. You're 34. You've been transferred to headquarters in Washington, D.C., to the Financial Crimes and Corruption Unit. Your salary is $135,000. You no longer run through drug dens with a battering ram. Instead, you hunt white-collar criminals laundering billions through the offshore accounts of multinational corporations. You spend hours analyzing convoluted chains of blockchain transactions, corporate balance sheets, and transcripts of covert wiretaps. Your case forms the basis of the prosecution against the director of a major investment fund. The pressure is immense. The suspect's lawyers try to sue you over the slightest procedural slip-up, while congressmen call your superiors, demanding you back off. Your name flashes in CNN's morning news briefings. You hire private security for your family because death threats have ceased to be mere text in an incident report. Level 5. You are 42. You head the Counterterrorism and Counterintelligence Division of a major field office. Your salary exceeds $165,000, but your real power is measured not by the figures on your paycheck, but by your access to top-level national security secrets. You coordinate large-scale operations involving undercover agents, intercept the encrypted communications of foreign intelligence networks, and oversee infiltrations into deeply covert cells. You no longer write reports yourself. You authorize operations upon which the lives of hundreds depend. But the price of your rank is high. You suffer from chronic hypertension and an ulcer caused by endless coffee and medication. And your children know you only through rare video calls from your assignments. The system has drained away your youth, giving you absolute professional fulfillment in return. Level 6. You are 50. You retire based on years of service, having held the rank of Special Assistant to the Bureau Director. You sell your fortified suburban home and accept an offer from a major international corporation to head its corporate security department, complete with an executive-level salary. You no longer carry a pistol in a shoulder holster, nor do you check keyholes for tripwires. You are 58. You are giving a guest lecture to law students at Quantico. In the front row sits a 19-year-old cadet with eager eyes, clutching a brand new notebook in sweaty palms, just as you did 30 years ago in that stuffy basement with the computer. He doesn't know whose portrait is etched in your memory or what you had to go through to get here. You close your laptop, walk down the steps, and head to your car. Your career is over, and the threats are in the past. Yet your fingers still retain the muscle memory of flicking the safety off your service clock. You survived a system that breaks 9 out of 10 people. That was the whole secret.